guys? Big Papa Drock back with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, sending you some good energy, the good vibes. I need your good vibes for this video though, guys, because I am about to do the guaranteed Little Miss Annie Void Shard pull. So before I do it though, I want to talk about this guaranteed void specifically. Now, I did a video about Little Miss Annie the other day. I hadn't ever built her. I finally did. Her damage is obviously incredible, but she's definitely not a champion that you see in the meta. So I really thought about, like, should I pull for this champion? Yes, she's guaranteed. You know, yes, maybe I get some voids along the way, hopefully some good ones. But is it worth it? And, you know, I came to the conclusion to do it mainly based on the fact for a couple reasons. First and foremost, I have a +3 Annie. So for me, a +3 Annie is very close to a +4 Annie. You can see I already taken gear off of her. But, you know, there are teams that are used in dungeons that use Little Miss Annie that are extremely quick. And for me, that alone is probably worth it. And then the other reason why I really thought about potentially pulling for her is, you know, like we just saw with Gergo, every once in a while, Plarium will come back to a legendary that they buffed and realize that they just didn't get it quite right. And they will buff them again. And I talked about in the video I did on her that, you know, she has incredible damage. She's just missing one thing in her kit, right? The ability to ignore Stone Skin, the ability to place a block revive, the ability to have an extra turn, whatever it may be. And so I'm hopeful at some point that maybe they'll revisit her and just tweak her a teeny little bit to make her truly viable in arena. But even if they don't, for me, already having a +3 Little Miss Annie, it makes sense to go ahead and +4 her, get the guaranteed void, and hopefully get something decent along the way. So in terms of what I would hope to see pop out of here, well, certainly a legendary first and foremost. So it's not a guarantee other than Little Miss Annie, but I'd love to see an Odin. That'd be incredible. A Shuzen, a Tunisia to empower Marius, you know, a Taurus, a Marichka, you know, the usual suspects in terms of what we're going for here. So fingers crossed, we've got 100 void shards ready to rock. Let's do it. Let's get our Little Miss Annie, and let's hopefully get something great along the way. Come on, please. Good luck. Good luck, baby. Here we go. And I haven't done a void shard opening video in a long time. God, I don't even know the last time I did a void shard video. Maybe for Narcissus. Did I do one for Narcissus? I don't know. I can't remember. We're starting off super hot with incredible blues here. Just an insane amount of blues. Definitely not what we want to see. So really hope that we get a, you know, if we're going to get a legendary before the guaranteed, I just hope that it's a good one, right? I just hope it's a good one. I'd rather maintain mercy in case I don't pull one and, you know, not get a bad legendary. So yeah, it's not fun when you pull 100 void shards and you don't get anything other than the guaranteed champ, but realistically, we're not on a 2x, you know, we're not boosted, as they say. So I can't really expect to get something because of how vicious these pull rates are. All right, we're 30 shards in and we've got a big whopping nothing. I think we got one epic and a bunch of blues. So this is going basically how I expected it to. You know, it's always fun when you're just getting owned on the way to the guaranteed, but you know, that's the way it works, right? That's the way it works. So it is interesting that they lowered the guaranteed void rate as well. If you guys remember, they gave Narcissus as a guaranteed void. Easily probably one of the best guaranteed events they've ever done. And I think they did that because they knew how overpowered Taurus and Marichka are, and still how overpowered they are, even with Narcissus in the game. But that was 120 voids, whereas this one is 100. So at least they reduced it by 20, I guess. Yeah, a lot of blue, guys. This is the opposite of what I would call a hype video. This is sadness. This is pain. You know, it would have been sick to have like 3 legendaries pop out on the way to Annie. How many shards we got left here? We got 63 left, but realistically only, I think, 40 to our Annie. So 40 shards to Annie. Come home, Annie. Daddy misses you. And he wants you to improve his dungeon teams, which I need to do a video on that, actually. I haven't, like, taken the time to sit down and redo all my dungeon teams in a long time. So a couple different epics here. Nothing spectacular for my account, though. Demitha is great and Ostrox isn't bad. 30 shards left. Can we get an Odin or a Shuzen or even a Tunisia on the way to Annie? I'm thinking probably not. I'm thinking it's probably going to be a no, guys. I knew I wasn't close to my Mercy anyway, so this is no surprise. I think we're, what, 20 away from Little Miss Annie at this point. Doesn't look good. Does not look good. Man, it's tough when you pull 100 Void Shards, 100 Voids, and get absolutely nothing. God. But again, like I said, I'd much rather not get a bad champion and get closer to Mercy than to get a horrifically bad champion. It's just not worth it for my account. So, all right, it's the last 10, guys. We got Annie coming at the end. She's coming. Is there somebody joining her? Is there going to be a little gold yellow flash? The Fellhound? The Skull Crown? Nope. Oh, nope. But there she is. Little Miss Annie. Little Miss Annie. There she is. And it's time. It's time to empower her straight away. There she goes. Oh, we'll hide the filter first. Now she goes. Welcome to the Plus Floor Club. Plus Floor? Welcome to the +4 club, Little Miss Annie. Welcome. It's a pleasure to have you. Your power grows exponentially. All right, guys. Well, let this, I won't say let it be a lesson, because realistically, I got a guaranteed void, so I can't really complain about that. But 100 void shards, nothing else of note. Pretty tough. And happy Halloween. I'm recording this video on Halloween, so I don't know if it'll release today. Probably not, but hope you had a great Halloween. Certainly this was not the treat that I was looking for. All right, I'll catch you on the next one. Big Papa Drock out.